want to call and talk of the thing say.
That's the reason I'm going with him, because I see the boy out there to get up here with the same rock.
Well, the boy have you and the girl up here with the same red rock?
Yes. Raga.
Yeah.
This is the girl with the next side of the story about the red Raga. Then people that look at me and say you're agoniering because the way you are saying.
Yo, that word they're mad. Agoniering. Agoniering to the flipping. Ragashanti, I the mix of daddy. Hallelujah. Ragashanti, the one. Yes, Ragashanti. So you know how rich feeling it is, right? And you know me have to listen to your program because you talk a crocus back a thing with the handle side of it.
I need someone man that time.
Ragashanti. Check. Yeah, big up on the set. Take it out. What's the blessing time? Respect all massive and crew. Big up on yourself, Jamaica. And thing. Well, this is a new time. It is a little later, but that's the thing, you know? Right? So Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 10 to 12. Jamaica time, of course. People up here on the East Coast of America, when the time change again in November, President, we know daylight saving time and Eastern Standard Time. Which one? No? Eastern Standard Time. When the time change in November, Jamaica and the US going to be on the same time, right? Not only that, the plans are, the United States Congress, the plans are to keep it right there, so to daylight saving time and about to change it back, right? The political climate in the United States is as such that right nowadays they don't even know what is guaranteed, you know? It's so fractious and unpredictable, and all sorts of unprecedented things are occurring right now. So you just never know sometimes. But anyway, the United States have plans to make daylight saving time permanent, right? When next the change occurs. Until then, which is sometime around November 6th, sometime thereabout, we're going to have to deal with some liquor, some juggling in terms of the time change. Me broadcasting from here in New York, and with a different time there, and some complications going to come about and things. But so I ask your patience as we duly work to make this permanent and seamless as possible. But as we do so, there you can expect some hiccups and headaches as we proceed, but it's all good. All right, life it is. Big up on yourself. The other thing is that with the show, I start them time, which is 10, with the show I run from 10 to 12 in Jamaica on the Bridge 99 FM. It means that when We can talk up some more things. We can be flat out raw and graphic, but it allows us to talk about some subject matter that ordinarily we couldn't talk about them at other times on the radio. Indeed, tonight we're going to start with we had several iteration of this topic and thing, but we want to kick off this new time thing with this. Like, people, a lot has changed with sort out, a lot has changed with sex, and what I'm interested to hear from you callers, has the change has been for the better, or has the changes been for the worse, right? So a whole heap of changes going with sex, right? Society today is not the same when it comes to sex as it was 20, 30 years ago. And what I want to hear from you is, are those changes for the better, or are they for the worse, And, what we have to say about that, like, what we observe with those changes and things. At the same time, I can't. Somebody post say it's better in her 50s. So she's having better sort out. Delmarin post say she have better, she in her 50s, and well, she seemed to be saying it is better for her. No. Talking about that. Listen, people, it was a wake-up call for me, with this thing with women. In school, I have always learned in school that women's libido, women's sex drive, that it gets stronger somewhere around the 40-year-old thing. And that is what I was told. And yeah, I do recall some women saying, yeah, that's true. But this thing had come up recently and it opened a door where, I basically repeated that whether it's nature, whether it's God or whatever, it is just interesting that women sex drive peak so much later, when it is less likely that they will have children, as opposed to men's sex drive will peak, sometime in the late teens, early 20s. And women's sex drive peak somewhere around 40. But so we had a discussion about that, right? People, suppose I tell you how shocked and surprised I was, where since then, the amount of women in them 50s, email, WhatsApp and thing or whatever, who link me and say, no, I know in the 40s the peak there, in the 50s. Now people, we're all there for learn. We can laugh and enjoy ourselves or whatever, but, and again, I am not a medical researcher. I'm not a researcher on these matters and things. So me not really know them something. But me I tell you, so what me learn in a school is that in general, of course it doesn't apply to everybody, but that in general, women's sex drive peak running at the 40-year-old region, some and that some people say it also decreased, something about estrogen level and all them something they say after it peak, and then some about menopause and whatever, that for a lot of women it decreased too. People, a whole heap of woman listen raga, right? And know say my listeners, them tend to be, on the mature side of things, right? People, this discussion, I think it did go probably like a year ago or some time ago. And over that time, but right after the discussion, but consistently over that time, I can't tell you how many times I'll meet people and brother, yeah, I'm not really calling, I'm gonna send email and them thing there, but me there on restaurants, I'm there restaurants, I'm there on the road and whatever. And people talk to me about different things. And I can't tell you how many women, including the one who did send email and WhatsApp, this and them something on Facebook message. A lot of women saying, no, Ragab, I don't know why you learning at school. I mean, I know, because it's individual women sharing this with me. You have, a lot of them end up saying, well, I don't know about other women, but for Raga, for me, it's in my 50s. So people, I don't know if some sort of shift occurred, or is it that the researchers just didn't have it right from the beginning and a chat fat. I don't know what really are going out there. But it appears, if I am just to go by what women have shared with me, it appears that it is in their 50s that women's sex drive a peak. Don't ask me to explain the genesis of those things, like why. I don't know them something. But me just give me feedback where people are giving me a woman and give me a thing and whatever, So what that mean for society? What that mean for society? What that mean for people? What does that mean for relationships then? If it is indeed the case that women's sex drive are peaking in their 50s, when interestingly, in general, men's sex drive is depleting. So when women's sex drive a peak, man's sex drive a go to, probably it's just nature do it that way and say, no, we can't have the two on a peak at the same time. You must want the world mash up. I don't know. Probably that's what God I do it, and like God I say, I know me here. Anyway, we make it two on a peak at the same time. Who don't even have space for earth right now? You understand? So I have to make a man them peak earlier. For make your little breathings go on, Because anyway, they make a woman them peak at the same time and the man them peak earlier, whatever this and that. Listen to me, man. No, but what does that mean then for the women in their 50s, though? What does it mean for their satisfaction? And what is interesting, remember that, women are getting more and more independent and self-sufficient and more free, liberated, in their thoughts and in their aspirations and in their goals and in their activities and so forth. So women are doing more, there's a lot of boundaries that have been obliterated. There's a lot of restrictions and prohibitions that were placed on women, in the 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, coming up and things that are no longer there. And accompanying those liberations in terms of conduct, behavior out there and whatever, is also been a sexual liberation, also a sexual well, we all know about the 60s and what happened in the United States and in Western societies where people them did just broke out. Some young women are going to understand what did go on in America, in a Woodstock and them something there. The Grateful Dead and all them something there, and the free love movement and them thing there and whatever, and the swingers culture and all them something there, and the explosion of sex tourism and nude beaches and all these things and whatever. I don't know what I'm something there, but this, even outside of that time, there's still been a steady freeing on the part of women, to be comfortable with their sexuality and to do with them love and them something that we. Okay. Del Marine said, hold on, Del Marine said, researchers didn't get it right, or maybe older women have evolved to the point where we are owning our sexuality. Then your mother Hamilton say, facts, woman when the research was done is not the same woman today. Is not the same woman today psychologically or biologically. Because this thing when me I talk about, it was taught to me in school that it's biology, that it's universal, that it is, it's pan-cultural, that it's across cultures, right? So, I don't know, to say that women, today, women in their 50s today are not the same as women in their 50s back then when these research was done. Is that saying that women have changed biologically? Because it was taught to me that it was biological, but you seem to be implying that it is psychological. But and again, I am not, let me just admit, I am not conversant on these things, in an authoritative way to say that I am, I know what holds, what obtains in the literature and on these matters. I don't. So I'm out of my league here. I am just a lay person, basically observing and listening and being told by agents in the field, actors, practitioners, involved in these type of exercises and things. But again, I just want to be clear. It appears that, again, just a follow with the woman, I must say, woman's libido, that is a sex drive, that it's peaking in their 50s. Women want to enjoy sex even more in their 50s. With that said, for the woman who want to be satisfied, who want to enjoy, who want to enjoy sex in their increasingly liberated 50s and want to enjoy life, and very often, them not have kids to think about anymore, and them just want to enjoy and things like what would that say? What that say for them? What is it like out there for them? Given that they are at that stage in their 50s. What is I don't want to use the word market. What woman I go through? What woman I go through? What women in their 50s with their higher sex drive are, what is happening with you women out there right now? What is it like? Are you able to be satisfied the way you want to be satisfied? Or is it are the options out there attractive and so forth, or is it dismal? And within that context, how has intimacy changed? How has sex changed over the years? Right? What sex is in society right now is not what it was 30 years ago, even 20. Has it changed for the better? Or has it changed for the worse? Right? I want to hear one officer about that. And then, of course, you can't call him about anything else you want to call him about. You don't know. The show, the show is call about what you want to talk about and all these things. All right. If you are called from Jamaica, it's 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. If you're calling from the United States, the number is 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. 888-546-8742. Jacqueline Thompson, Raga, happy belated birthday. Thank you, thank you. Yesterday was my birthday. I worked all day. And that's how it is. You gotta do what you gotta do, even on your birthday. And it is nothing new for me. A whole heap of people you have to go out there, go get your hustle on your birthday and thing. But we give thanks same way, don't it? Right? It was a blessed birthday yesterday, and you know, I treat myself to a nice little lunch. I went to a Mexican restaurant. I had a shrimp meal with some bean. I forgot what name, with some beans and some sitting, and it was in, well, not surprising, it was in like a taco, but it wasn't a crispy taco, it was a soft taco. And they are all these season, we're Caribbean, we love seasoning. So they have all these flavor things that I could choose from. Oh, before I before I had that, I had a fresh guacamole, right? So it was one of those things where one of the servers came beside the table with all the fresh stuff, and they made it right there. And he had this thing that actually came from Mexico. It it's a little thing with them beat and do the guaco. So I don't know what guaco is, that what we call pear, avocado, with all the tomato and the onion and the green leaf is something there, and them crush it up and thing and them do them thing and whatever. And him said, what do you want? Do you like it mild or medium or spicy? And I go, none of the three. I want it super spicy. And him laugh and him just sell out the thing for me and whatever. So I'm a slap with that. And that was really, really good. That was really good when the guaco them make fresh. And he was from Mexico too. So, and him say him learn, him learn this in him learn for do him thing in Mexico. And it was just really, really good. But anyway, after that, I had a shrimp meal, and I had all these little, right, Latino spices, Mexico spices to put in it. And it was like 3 tacos, soft taco, not crunchy taco. Not really a fan of crunchy taco. So it was a soft taco, and I had a glass of Riesling wine. And it was a great little birthday lunch. I'm going to sit down, I'm going to just roll a meds, and then after that I had some coffee with oat milk, of course. And they say if me want dessert and whatever, but me I try. Me have one little belly I come up here upon me. Big, but it come up and things. So me I try. Oh. Gracie Fahey Penny Father. My first time writing to you. Happy belated birthday. I listen to you all the time from St. Kitts, live in Canada. Have a blessed day. Well, thank you. And thank you to everybody who was saying happy belated birthday. So I had a great birthday lunch yesterday. But I was working before, and then I went to have lunch, and then I go back to work again and thing and whatever, because it was over there in Manhattan. So again, thanks for the healings and thing and so forth, and the big up on the earth strong. Everything is everything. All right, but anyway, so the phone line is open for the call in and talk about what you want to talk about. And those are, and again, the matters that are real. Paul, big up yourself. That I read. Sex has changed over the years. Sex, amongst we have changed over the years. Some of us want to hear one office about that, want to think it changed for the better, it changed for the worse, And given that what I'm hearing from women is that the sex drive peak in their 50s and thing. If anybody can give us some sense, what going out there for the woman when them in them 50s and them sex drive peak and them thing, the whole, what is it like, is Is it frustrating or is it satisfying and rewarding, or give us some sense? Or if there's anything else you want to call in about anything, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. I can tell you that some of the changes are that a lot of relationships, even people who have been together for 10, 15, 20 years, 20 odd years, when enough of them have got through, one person want to do the new things them. One person want to do the things them where it change, and the other person don't want to do it. The other person is just want to stay traditional, want to stay old school, and either side of them reason why, but a lot of relationships are going through problems with that. Either the man or the woman want to do something, and then the other partner don't want to do it. A lot of relationship I go through that. And that was happening from I was teaching at the University of the West Indies. And I was, it was surprising to me how many of my older students, came to me for advice on that, like how to deal with that, or they were experiencing problems with that, But a lot of relationships are going through problems where one person want to do certain, sexual things in the relationship, and the other person don't want to do it. Or even if the other person do it, them don't like it, and them don't feel good, and them feel disgusted, but them do it because the other one like it. And a lot of relationships are going through that type of thing. Because sometime when one person don't want to do something with them, the other partner will find somebody who will do it. There are people in relationship and them stay in relationship, but them know say the person who them there with I go out of the relationship to get certain sexual favors, but and them work with it because them not do it. Give me the call. Hello.
Hello.
Greet.
Raga.
Wagwan.
Hi, cute Raga. First time on the program.
Blessings,
You're on Straight Up last week. I never know that it's so you cute.
Me cute? No, sir, you must be blind.
Yeah, man, you're cute to me. Yeah.
Hey, me not cute. Me not cute.
Yeah, man. Yeah. Long time I listened to your program, you was that new stock. Years ago, me say, me did have one, 3 mix-up in figure from them time, Raga, but me couldn't get through.
I like 3 mix-up now.
Yes, one donkey one politician one dopey one from years ago, not enough years.
Hold on. So say from all these years ago when I was on New Start 93 FM, you had 3 mix-up, a donkey mix-up, a politician mix-up, and a dopey mix-up. Forgive me, from them time that you never get.
No, I not get through, man. Forgive you.
Yo. So you remember the mix-up them?
Yeah, man, remember them, man.
No, well, you have to give with them tonight, You have to give with them tonight.
No, me never can give you them tonight. Me will give you one tonight.
All right, then me satisfied.
Me will give you donkey mix-up tonight.
Give me the donkey mix-up tonight, yeah.
I only hope too cute to listen, Irie
too cute.
I'm a good friend, I'm a phone friend. Me meet her 2 times already too, so man, I'm a friend, yeah, man.
Nice.
So, yeah, man, she encouraged me to call and so because me want to call long time, but if me can't get through, me give up. So she pushed me and give me strength.
Tonight, a year night, man. A year night tonight. See, the night after my birthday, right? The first show after my birthday, a year night tonight.
Yeah,
Yeah.
man. Anyway, happy belated birthday.
Blessings. So
Yes.
give me a
So,
mix up.
all right, the donkey mix up, and I'm tell you, a real sport, real true things, you know, I don't know him. When would I say, I don't know
No,
him.
make up something. No,
You
yeah.
know, make up something, a real thing, yeah.
Cool, yeah.
About from in a, I tell you, from a long time, they may have the mix up, the figure from down in the 90s coming down, yeah, man. Yeah, all right. This man in my community, the Java donkey. Yeah, the man died now, so yeah, him did the mass charge. Yeah, so I have a donkey, so all right. Right, where me live now, I don't know if when you used to like you used to when like then the guard black and you know you used to take Barry route. You ever drive Barry? You
Barry.
ever yeah, you ever
Where? Which side?
in the St. Catherine, man, in Bagwalk area.
Is it Barry the way where you go up and come back on Red Hills side?
Yes.
Yeah, man, we drive just enough time all one time the guards block up on them thing that we have to drive that way there. Yeah.
Well, I in that round of that community there.
All right.
So you know where Bagwalk School is. You know where Bagwalk School is, Bagwalk High School.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Yes. So one guy now come from all the way around there. So from around the same did live, you know. So him used to the one shop, the right one deep corner. Right. Yeah, one shop down there. So all man used to down there, so Enzo to play them and know them something.
See?
So this guy now from one bike used to pass and come up in the community at evening time, mostly Friday evening time, the guy used to pass them. So they must say, no, that a way out this Bagwalk area, the boy could ride and come from, you know. So the guy, them always see this bike brother pass and come up in the community past them, so them a wonder now and I say which woman him have up in that community there. Because him always ride and come to one special location. Him not pass the location. They say we are wonder now and I say I wish woman live there so. I wish woman dead there so long so him a go check. So we can't figure it out. I wish woman really live half there so.
Right.
So so everybody suppose everybody because the bike only come to this so and tap and not gonna further and them stuff so
right.
We can't know which woman them a go check. So boy then decide now say alright them a go set up now to see which woman them a go check.
Yeah.
So when them bag up now and when incidents come to this and so on. Them not see nothing more again him again. Now them a wonder why them a get everybody a get curious now.
Yeah.
And so with this time now I want a donkey man I go to up there, right? So the boy them now decide say them a go everybody a go set up now the night to catch him. When them a come to the donkey. So them we there at church one night now when we there at in a church now we hear this big uproar. He go pro out and when we hear them I say, we catch him, donkey man, we catch him. So everybody run go now. When we go they know them make off for him and then running get up and let him bike. So the boy then take his bike now and have the bike now and I ride up and down.
No, hold on, before we reach the bike. So then catch him and do the donkey.
Then catch him on the donkey, but them into easy, them make up nice and them run. And run left his bike. Run left his bike and run and tear with two bush and go and gone. So the day now, the other day now when daylight out now the boy then have up the bike and ride up and down and so after when we did when we realized now him come with police and him girlfriend, right? Him
bringing girl. Him really come with him girlfriend?
Yeah, man, him can girlfriend come nice black girl.
Okay.
Nice fat black girl.
Nice fat black girl.
Yeah, man. So when him come now with the police, him go and tell the police and say like saying come in a area to somebody and the boy they make off for him. To beat him and him have to run with him bike and then take away him bike from him. Him not tell them how women that do, you know. So The boy then everybody come down now and they and start to talk and I say I man him I said no and them I said which woman and he can't talk human name no he can't call no name where him come to right so the girl I said which woman you have in here and him I say him can't tell her who him come to so the man see donkey now come and I say yes because him sign saying donkey a trouble because every time when him go I look about him he go move him donkey him say funniness I'm donkey and him know say somebody a trouble him donkey.
Okay, so the man who owned the donkey say he been and see some strange thing for the donkey. Some
yes.
So well on, them know if it was a female donkey or a man donkey.
It was a woman donkey.
It was a woman donkey.
Yes.
Okay, all right.
Yes. So
the owner for the donkey I said like him say something that not too right for the donkey, though.
Yes, so not too right. And so when it went time donkey, when it go back, him not seeing tie, the same seeing tie different. Different.
Yeah. Cause so, it look like him have to tie up a donkey for position the donkey when him go abuse the donkey and things. So the donkey not kick out in cloth, kick out in seat bag. So when the man that come now and talk about the donkey, we soon take a break, President. Make you finish. When the man come and talk about the donkey now, where him say?
Him the day and say, him the day my turn fool now. So man say look here, I go and sell the donkey, because somebody had trouble him and a long time somebody had trouble the donkey, so me go sell him. So tell me what him say.
What the man say? What him say?
If man we have messed with the donkey, tell the man say if he sell him a donkey.
What him tell the man to sell me the donkey? Well, are you serious? So right there, so him tell the man to alright, sell me the. So you look like a donkey chun sweet man, like I sound sweet. Like, what?
Yes. So the girlfriend long they long so police they and the boy they mad to beat him, they mad to beat him. Police they have their back. So after when he say sell me donkey, the girlfriend says shut up your mouth. Shut up your mouth. And that time now when him say so long a boy, everybody come down pan him and beat him, but three police them they long them
that's
police them. Yeah, that's
yo. We have to take a break. We're going to take a break now. So what them do? The police them just make him leave and thing and just left you right there. So.
Yeah, man. Them just
okay. God. But you know, so some people. Let me tell you, the amount of animal abuse going on in Jamaica, because one time gone, over St. Elizabeth, them boy they did not get a cow, them did not make a cow, them fought over, give new meaning to the Jamaican term, stick the beef. Them did not make a cow, them fought over St. Elizabeth one time because I don't know what the woman them said there is something about St. Elizabeth man them. Then them like them have the biggest wood them over there until enough woman don't want them. So the man them did end up take a cow them over there. And we have heard things with we have heard things with all go through and them something there. So but I don't know if we have any laws, some serious law. Because the animal them must suffer, man. The animal them must suffer. We can't have them something here going.
Here, Joe Raga. One night we are coming in one vehicle, we're coming
quick. I have to take a break here. Quick.
Yeah, you see the donkey down in the bush, see, like the donkey just come right from down in the bush and come right up in the road and tell him, but we say one piece of land.
Well, one time when I go somewhere and thing and whatever, and the donkey down in the bush, and when the donkey soon, the donkey just run up to
the light.
Him see the light. So the donkey just run up to and turn around and cock up for though.
Yes.
Jesus God, the innocence I train the donkey train, man. Anytime the donkey see light in the night and thing, the donkey just know say, the donkey just say spread out because some little jokings are going on right now. Oh my God.
Yes. So the car man, I laugh and I say, whoa, the donkey man in the car.
Jesus God, and condition the poor donkey. And the way you gonna make all that sound, it sound like a donkey, he like it too, but that is not a good thing. But anyway, thank you for that one day, yeah?
Okay, yeah, man. Next time I'll give you next one.
Yeah, man. All right, and thank you for calling. Why people, that one rock, it give new meaning to, it also give new meaning to the American term, because there's a term up here, where them use like, yo, you get some ass. Yo, President, no. President say no, I'm not for the. Yo, I'm break, we so forward. Well, by the way, people, the sound no coming on some on the terrible. What I mean is, remember, another name for donkey is ass. I mean, I want to go run with it. No, and I think I want the other ass me I talk about, right? Again, let's be clear. The joke, right? The reason why I say it is another name for donkey is ass. So I want to go run with the cars. Remember, I say ass also mean bottom. And that's somebody there. Okay, where does attack? What them talk in America? It's a thing here. Like, you know, if you ever get sat out, them say, yo, I'm going to get some ass. Well, a donkey. All right, we're going to break. We're so forward.
It's the Bridge 99 FM.
How you deal with it?
Gonna leave.
Yo, my experience with the last couple months skip the line and on January's time. I love it because I remember when I used to go to the store and I stand up for 25 or 30 minutes to take up a whole heap of my time. You see, when my family send my money now from overseas, no more line. They just call me and tell me, say it ready for my card. I go pick it up anytime on the machine for my time. Big up Lasco Money, skip the line.
Visit the Lasco Money website or call 876-859-4509 to sign up today.
Stakeholders, items exported temporarily for repairs or for commercial use must first be registered with the Jamaica Customs Agency using an electronic customs declaration EX2 completed by a customs approved agent. Re-imported items which are upgraded, altered, or replaced may attract a customs duty. For customs related matters, you may email public.relations@jca.gov.jm or telephone 876-922-51408. Jamaica Customs, keeping our customers in focus.
Everybody have rights. Man, woman, and child, whether you're big or small. Everybody have rights. Look up for one another, we're sister and brother. Everybody have rights. Nobody no fi intimidate you. Nobody no fi discriminate you. As human being, respect you. Learn your rights, learn to protect you. Everybody have rights. Man, woman, and child, whether you're big or small. Everybody have rights. When you know your rights, you can't go wrong.
Wealth is not simply a means to an end. It is the means to live out loud. Wealth is more than money. It's about family, the legacy you leave behind, as well as the memories you create along the way. QMAX will focus on your investments so you can achieve the future you want and deserve. Because true wealth is truly experiencing more. QMAX Wealth, making more possible. Start investing today. Call 876-926-7767.
Yo, this is Usain Bolt, isn't me? And you listen to Bridge 99 FM. Remember that, out here, bad music.
Just a kid from the country, living the dream. Just a kid from the country, pushing the wheel. Just a kid.
Ragashanti live. Ragashanti live. Back in the juggling, you know, Mr. Wash Belly Day and thing and whatever. See, you know, calling boat, one want calling boat and thing. But at the same time, we have two topic where if you want calling pan, that's calling pan, it, see? Yeah, we are say, yo, over the years, sex has changed in society. People are doing some different something, you know, whatever. I want to hear one half to say about that, you know, like, are those changes for the better? Are them for the worse? One half to say about that. To the phone line, we'll go 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. 876-676-4996. Greetings. Hello. Hello.
Hello, good night.
Good night.
Only God can't tell, man.
Only God can't tell you what you say, Papa.
Why, only God can't tell what me flew forward here, man.
Huh?
Me flew forward here.
Yeah, what?
Flew forward here.
Me not hear what you're saying.
Flu.
Oh, yeah, flu. Yeah. Yeah, one bad flu I go on up here to New York, you know, man, with sore throat. Yeah. So what you take for your flu? What you take for your flu?
What me take for your flu?
Well, what kind of flu you have? You have sore throat?
No, me throat not sore.
Hold on, stop. You know, so you cannot have the radio play when you attack. You have to turn it off or move away from it.
I can't go light in where they play.
What?
I can't go light in them a keep up on me, my grandmother.
Oh, your grandmother will drop out?
Yeah.
So I know the radio that I hear. A candlelight, something them up. Oh,
yeah,
okay.
music up, yeah.
Oh, well,
Money
that's not
come
music. Them attack, right?
I sing the song, I sing one.
So, how about the flu? What the flu where you have? It a rock you up?
I'm talk now.
Yeah.
I want them to go and lose you, and I come back. I threw the car and lock up.
I threw the car what?
Lock up, I get that drive on my cousin.
What? Threw the car what?
Lock up the glass and I wind up.
Oh, the glass never wind up?
Yes, they wind up.
Oh, the glass them did wind up?
Yeah.
And then what?
And the rain did fall.
And the rain did fall. So you did hot in the car and the rain did fall outside. And then what happened?
And I come out, they go for me yard.
And then you come out and what?
And they go for me yard.
I go for your yard. And then what happened?
Yeah. And then couple days after now, we start feeling one way.
So you believe, say, I threw it in the hot car, and then when you come out of the hot car, the time did cool? The rain did not fall and the time did cool, though?
Yeah, cool.
Eh?
Yeah, breeze in the blow, so time feel different.
So you feel that that's how you catch a flu? You think that that's how you catch a flu?
You feel that that's because it happened to me every day, no?
No, but you know, say, a whole heap of Jamaican believe, say, that hot cold something they give flu. But you know, say, that hot cold something they not give flu. Yeah, man, a whole heap of Jamaican believe, say, for example, you know, like, if you get up and you go be too quick, you will catch cold. You know, you ever notice that Jamaica, them say, if you sit down on cold step, you catch cold?
Yeah, me about that.
You hear about that? You believe anything, go so?
I believe that one day that our man in the get up. I'm going to need a bank of concrete and further down the line now. A couple months down the line now. I feel me need to start early. I'm not going to get to any of them.
No, well, what you just said, one man in what?
You get on something like wash clothes. You get down on cold concrete.
I go lay down on one cold concrete and then what? Kneel down on one cold concrete and then what happen?
Just everything I wash clothes. And then couple days, I feel my foot start hurt me.
And then a couple days later, your foot start hurt you. So what that say? What you mean? Yes.
Start hurting.
So what? Yeah. So what you did get from that? What you did understand from that?
I don't listen from that. So we don't need on a cold place. I don't on a cold place.
Nah, but you see, basically, you say you catch cold in your knee from kneel down on the cold concrete. Now that you say?
Yeah.
Well, I am saying to you, this thing is where we grew up with in Jamaica. And when me I grew up and I look at it and say, because we love sit down on a step and then sitting there. And them say, don't sit down on the step because you catch cold in your bottom. Tell me something, you know. You believe this thing where them tell me from where I look at it, say if you sit down on cold ground and think you catch cold in your bottom. Or the backside people catch cold in your bottom and then the cold where you catch in your head. So how your bottom fi catch cold and then send it up in your nose and in your head and thing. That make any sense to you?
No, me feel pain, I mean.
Right, so you believe it?
You don't believe that one.
No, what I'm asking you, how the backside somebody if you sit down on a cold step and think and them say, no, you see it, actually you sit down on a cold step, you catch cold in your bottom and you catch flu. How you get flu in your bottom? Which part of your bottom is left from this step from the step and going in your bottom? I don't even want to think about it. But when it go in your bottom, how come on your bottom and sneeze? How come on your bottom have a flu? How come on your nose have a flu and your head have a flu? That's the about told me in idiot the whole time. Them I grew up and think. You don't. Only God can tell you. Tell me now. We are reasoning out this thing, you know. You know what rational mean? Let me tell you. Rational means you are thinking logically. You work out this something, all right? Me ask you something now. You think it makes sense for them if we grew up until we say, we catch cold in our bottom?
Yeah.
Hold on. You ever have flu yet? All right, don't when you have flu, don't your knee hurt you, don't? Sometimes your knee hurt you, your joint hurt you, don't?
No.
Well, your joint never hurt you yet with flu?
No.
Well, your joint never hurt you, never feel weak out yet? I ain't a pain.
But my joint are weak out, I like my head.
All right, so which part of you hurt you when you catch flu one day? Which part of you hurt you?
My belly and my head.
Your belly and your head. All right, then. Tell me something.
Your belly have most one though.
Yeah, your belly have most one when you catch flu. So explain this to me, In all these years, we are catch flu and cold at Jamaica, and I tell myself, if you sit down and step, you catch cold in your bottom. You ever one day yet have flu or cold and your bottom hurt you from the flu? No. So the place where them say you catch a flu, no problem, no that is so.
No.
But our head hurt with nose and run like this, with giant wax and cannon, and with belly, all kind of with pain up with knee with giant. You never hear nobody say, Jesus, God, the flu you beat me, and my bottom weak. Oh Lord God, the flu you beat me, my bottom I sneeze. You never hear nobody say that yet. But the whole time them I tell us we catch flu, we catch cold and flu in our bottom. Nothing don't go so. Nothing don't go so. Nothing don't go so. So as something there, only God can tell you. I have a question for you. Based on the reasoning with me and you just have. Will you ever again believe, say, if you sit down on a step, you catch cold in your bottom, you can't catch cold in your bottom? You going to believe that?
I can't feel one.
No, me say, do you still believe that?
Yes, sir, I believe that, man.
Jesus, God, me try. Me did not try. Me try. Only God can tell you, say, yes, Raga, me still believe.
No, I think I believe it because I'm going to go to country, them foot there, and couple them foot hurt me.
All right, Papa.
And then understand that arthritis, me have that many.
All right, Papa. You still, all right. Then if I say you there, I say you there. Me know better. I tried. Yeah.
All right. I'm going to talk now. So, Mary flu now. Remember something I'm going to teach me. So, I'm going to some get cow foot leaf. A 5 bush, me forget. Cow foot leaf.
Cow foot leaf? Hold on. You have one bush named cow foot leaf?
Yeah.
Okay, cow foot leaf. And go on. What the other one? Them?
Black gianta.
And what?
Black gianta.
Black what?
Gianta.
Wait, black what?
Black gianta.
Black, I'm going to just work with this. Black gianta?
Yeah, fever grass.
I mean, no fever grass. So, cow foot leaf, black gianta, fever grass, and which other one?
Wild basil.
Wild what?
Wild basil.
Wild what?
Wild basil.
Barbly?
Wild basil.
Wild basil.
Yeah.
Wild basil, that are 4, yeah, and the next one.
And again, from the side, yeah. What smell bad bush, I call it guinea hen.
Oh, me know a guinea hen. So, me know a guinea hen. So, you have cow foot leaf, black gianta, fever grass, wild basil, and guinea hen.
Yes.
All right. And then you boil them there. You boil them 5 bush there.
Yeah, so they boil up now. You take off the pan. So you want to know something I'm going to use. I can't go in the room where they are in the bathroom.
Can't go in one room and do what?
As the room I'm going to do it, it's when I want something I'm going to use. Like one peel or something, or some pan or something. And put the board over it. I said, put it right now, you put what? You get one sheet of sling over it. And put the sheet over your head.
Oh, yeah. We know.
And you stand there like as if I sweat out the floor and something.
Okay, we know that sweat out something there, but we never know it with the 5 bush them. We never know it with the 5 bush.
Yeah.
Okay. So you do that? You do that and it work?
Yeah, man.
Okay.
And it did, and when a couple days after, and then we do it today again.
Okay, and you feel better?
Yeah, we take time to feel better, man. Only that can't tell what happened to me now.
No, man, no for them old time remedy, them bad, them good, man. Them good for them, something, man, yeah.
Yeah, but
that me believe. So enough of them old time, something they good for you. And so there is some sort of detoxification that take place. One big word that time. But clean out some impurities, just sweat out the thing, the man thing. Yeah. So you feel better now?
Yeah?
You feel better now?
Me look better now.
Okay. And when you left, you go back, your granny candlelight something, don't?
No, After a couple of weeks in my bed.
Oh, you in your bed,
I
right? Oh, what? With the flu? With the flu?
Yeah.
They have the flu for a couple of weeks now?
Yeah. So try Joe.
Okay.
And so I back myself Friday, the back bush. Yeah, I stay myself with the Walmart.
Oh, you're not bother go out there, because you're not staying and a bill back. All right, then big up yourself, man.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. So I'm pretty punch there, I say.
Oh, me not pretty punch. Me not hear from her or nothing. She not call. Me not see her or nothing. Okay. You know?
Okay.
She did there what day. Remember, she did there what day when you did that talk and she a post and I tell her say, you know, you have to rate up your granny, even your granny pass and them things. So remember, say she there what day a reason with and thing. But she know.
Okay, so I'm easy there now.
Me don't know what she do, you know. But through the show start later now too. And enough people have to work, so you know it goes.
Yeah, I know things that one.
Yeah. But big up yourself, yeah?
Yeah, give thanks to your father.
Yeah, man, respect, man. Cool. That is only God can tell you. But people big and serious. Yes, sir, Jeremy, see you. Yo, you know what I never understand? I tell you, say from me, youth, me is a thinker, you know, me is a reasoner, you know, me is a thinker. You know what I couldn't understand? Come out of the rain, you're going to catch cold. Come out of the rain, you're going to catch cold. So what going to give you the cold? The rain. How the rain give you the cold? If it wet you, it will give you cold. But then, you will come out of the rain, which is don't make the little drizzle where the rain and drizzle wet you, because you're going to catch cold. Then after you come out of the rain, you go in at the bathroom and you bathe for 1 hour. You know Jamaica with cold water, but nobody not say you catch cold when you go bathe for 1 hour. That make any sense to the people? It never make any sense to me. You know what we say people do? People, they are beaches in a sea, in the water. Them they are beach in the sea, in the water, splash up and go on. And when they come out of the water, look at rain and drizzle, and them a run. Now the rain. That make any sense to them. That make any sense to them. That me I tell you, you know, we are just so socialized and conditioned for the certain things and we don't think about them. We just come and we follow scripts. People give a script, them give a blueprint and follow this and them say, it's so this. If you do this happen, and we don't think about them and see if they make any sense. Look how much time before we run up and down in a rain and out in a rain in the street and whatever, we not get sick and whatever. But another time, actually, the little drizzle go upon you, make you catch cold. 876-676-4996, 876-676-4996. Give me the call. Hello.
Where go?
Yeah, Mr. Combs, wait. Why you do up so late?
What do you mean, what me do? Me a human being?
No, you get beaten, man. You know, pass out your curfew.
Me sleep on you, man, and listen your arm.
Okay, because you could have get a strapping. Eh?
The bush over I tell you about a while ago. Me know all of them.
You know all of the bush them, so then go suffer too.
The black giant are coming like pepper elder.
The black giant are coming like what?
Pepper elder.
Pepper elder?
Yeah.
Lord Jesus, I'm mad. You're mad me, and I don't know nothing about them something.
All right, you ever know? My brother, me have 5 years old and me have 4 years and 11 months old on him. And he get some man that work for one donkey one time. One Indian man named Johnny. You got Belfield, them dead long time.
Your brother catch one Indian man named Johnny at Belfield and work a donkey and sort out the donkey.
No, the donkey belong to Johnny.
Oh, the donkey belong to Johnny. Oh.
Johnny has the barber and the barber will bring the money, you know?
Yeah.
So my brother go up and you know that we call the whole road of Belfield and the donkey tied over the pastor.
Yeah.
And the man tell me donkey and turn me to back foot and turn up on the rope by back foot and work him.
Well, him tie up a donkey. Well, him tie up a 2 donkey back foot and then do what?
Turn up his head and turn up on the foot, no barefoot.
Yeah.
And use him in big toe. And the donkey back father work him.
And the man.
Well, when you mean using big tour, what you mean?
No, barefoot the man, barefoot man, turn up on the roof, you know, the marker part of the back donkey back for there.
Yeah.
I just turn up on the roof.
Yeah. And then
he can reach the donkey good.
And then him go up on him big tour, him have a tip.
Oh, you mean? And the man who and me
Jesus God, send there tip on him too, then for just reach up on the donkey chun down.
The man told me not calling him. He's supposed to get long time.
Yeah, but and then him have a tip now for kind of reach up to the donkey chun down.
Yeah, man, he turn up on the rope. The back part of the foot, you know the one being part on it.
Jesus God.
Right at the back knee.
Right at the back knee.
Yeah.
And I get a donkey back as basically down.
Yeah. And people go put the donkey beside.
People go do what? People go do what?
People are ball out of the man, and you know, tell people go see donkey and lose the donkey foot.
And lose the donkey foot and thing because the brother, him see the brother start to Johnny Donkey, no?
Yeah, but my brother, the man don't know how to talk. But my brother just up on the top of that seem to the riverside.
Down the riverside?
I can tell you one place they call Charles Toll, one riverside. The reason why they call it, people know it below Charles Toll.
Charles Road.
Charles Toll, one man nearly down there.
Charles or Chance?
Chance, C-H-A-N-C.
Oh, yeah, Chance Road. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so that is that.
So, so when them ball out, when do you run?
They must run and left the donkey.
And left the donkey, and when them go and see the donkey tie up and thing and whatever and this and...
I just said that they don't believe that too. When you see donkey, when you don't see donkey put tie up now, they believe.
Oh, so the donkey chun they look anywhere?
Me don't know, me don't question nobody.
Oh, they never look like a chun they don't have any like a pressure ring. No, what you mean? What you mean never question nobody? Me just mean if them see like the donkey chun they don't have pressure.
The donkey tie up, they don't must work him or something.
Work him.
Maybe when I'm about to work him.
Jesus God, what them dirty man you do to the animal them for a long time. I saw
them talk to them, they couldn't talk to him man here, but they said upon them that man live in a district and they must see him and then they never see him at night with a woman. You know, so they can walk one man and a woman must book up at night. They said they never see a man with no woman at Belfield district.
The man who did a sort out the donkey, them never see him with no woman at all at Belfield district.
Never talk with a woman.
Jesus.
And
Jesus God.
All right, one more now.
Yeah.
One man of acting will stand with the sentence to them and you farm in field living.
Yeah.
All in life. And when you plan enough, you know.
Yeah.
And when my delay, I mean, mostly bend on by the knee.
Yeah.
And after a while, you could walk like me, no.
You couldn't walk. Why?
The cooling take up on the knee, man.
Cooling take up on the knee?
All the bush and drink. Me don't know if in dead, no. In daughter called me and tell me. When the daughter, you said, me bedridden?
Yeah.
And tell me about her father.
No, but me not think a cold. Probably some sort of something happened to him foot or whatever. But Jamaicans may say cold, but I not cold, you know?
All right, Raga. When me about 24, 25.
Yeah.
Me used to spray grass.
You used to what?
Spray grass with spray pan by your back with your weed.
Yes, spray grass, right. Yeah.
Yeah. And me wear water boot.
Yeah.
And me took up coal and me right ankle. And me live a top beef. And top beef is a middle beef with pharmacy there. At the time of pharmacy, a drugstore. One man to be buy arson, neat foot oil, and winter green. And it took me another hour and a half. We go down and buy and 3 of me will be. Me buy Saturday and by the Monday, me can walk.
And you couldn't walk before?
Me can walk, but me have to scramble.
Oh, well, that's not cold. Probably something happened with your muscle or, or whatever and thing. And you did have to lose.
Water boot give you cold, you know.
Water boot give you cold?
Yeah, man. All right. One other man in the one place called Louis Store at Guava Road. He used to build pasta. And then water boot just come in and him, when I build pasta, so I go all over the cow food mash. And you put good on that wall and you water and then the young one short one them. And him hot, and he take off the water boot with drain and put it back and he took up cold, couldn't walk. The doctor go after you can't come.
I think something in those instances, something happened, and that whatever it is, on call it cool, but I don't think it's cool, But
the doctor tell him say, see?
Yeah.
Him shouldn't put you off the boat with dry and go back up to work. He should continue where it's here. Just turn on your foot and the water drought and continue into the water drop in your foot. Yeah, man, doctor no fool, man.
No, but the doctor never tell him same. The doctor tell him what him shouldn't do, but the doctor never say I call him having a foot.
In terms of calling to go in a month.
The doctor, Mr. Combs, the doctor can't tell him that.
Why? So when you go doctor tell me?
No, but me I tell you, Mr. Combs, where you are saying it, no go so where Jamaicans believe say you take up coal in your hand, coal in this, on call it coal, but it's not coal.
All right, me can't use it. Me have been catheter. And the doctor told me exactly what you do me. It's like a bump going in my blood. Me go to the doctor and rub it down. I'm still can't use it. The doctor say, the arthritis mash up my nerves, so me have to live with the catheter. So like the doctor tell.
No, but that is something totally different, Mr. Combs. And not only is it totally different, it's actually very common. But you never say, the doctor never tell you, say, a coal you have in your body make you can't pee.
No.
Him never tell you that. The doctor say, there is some blockage there where you have to use a catheter. A catheter.
Yeah, but
right?
Just put machine in my blood.
No, Mr. Combs, that is very common. That is actually very common with people who up in our age and thing. But we are talking about this thing and what Jamaicans have. We say, don't sit up and step, you catch coal in your bottom and all them something there and whatever.
Me no know bottom part. Me tell your knee. Your man continue bend down at the yam. When him at the yam, him bend down. Pan him knee and dig yam and bend down. Yam well deep,
Mr. Combs, you ever watch one? You ever watch one show named one series it did on TV for a long time.
I watch show. Well, you see me on the TV and me buy my wife. For me watch news. Me no watch. Me got tell you what me used to watch on TV. Johnny, Miss Vella, Mr. Goshi. You remember that show there?
Lime Tree Lane?
Yeah.
With Johnny.
Oh. That me watch on TV.
All right. May I tell you something? You have one thing my brother did on TV long time, and the show did name House, right? And him did play one doctor who walk with one cane. But nothing wrong with him foot, but he walk with one walking stick. If it look like something wrong with him foot. You know, said that man, just from doing that show and walking, if you act like say something wrong with him foot and thing. You know, so after a while, something did come out like it's something really wrong with him foot because he was doing it so much.
No, me wouldn't say no. Percy, him bow to him, bend down to it, and it affect him.
No, what I'm saying to you, Mr. Combs, what I'm saying to you, the man who you say all those years him been in that position for deal with the yam them, him been in that position, right? Yeah. All those years. I'm saying that there is something that happened to him, muscle and them thing that from constantly being in that position, probably not stretch before him do it and all them.
I wouldn't say no, but when that call me and tell me, you got to know me.
I know, Mr. Combs. All I'm saying is it's traditional for Jamaicans. Oh, you catch coal in your knee, man. A coal in catching your knee. But I'm not really cool, it's something else. It's something else medical. But, Jamaicans just call it coal, but I'm not really cool.
All right, well, anyway. Yeah. We talk again, right?
All right, Mr. Combs. All right, blessings.
One love,
blessings. Yo, Jamaicans, man. Hey, people, you see this thing I do? You see when people born and you learn something and I saw you grew up with it and at that you know your whole of your life and everything around you reinforce it, say that it is so, or one bossy term, reify it. You can look up that word, R-E-I-F-Y. And it just become deeply entrenched inside of you, where it is second nature. Like those beliefs, they're so strong and powerful and permanent in you. It's almost a part of your, it's a part of your cultural DNA. So it is you know, it is it's almost like the belief becomes cellular. The beliefs become cell level, you know. You talk about the deepest part of, you know, of your being, where it's so entrenched, so deep, so permanent, so pervasive, so sweeping in your being that, you know, all over the world, people have these beliefs and all these things in different cultures and things like that, that you can't tell them otherwise. You cannot tell them otherwise. So, but tell you, you know, you just have to leave them things there, you know. You just have to leave, you know, the cure, what you think you may know, or you know better, or whatever. Don't be arrogant. Don't be arrogant and think that, oh, you educated, so you must impose yourself on people who believe them. You know, like you do radio and thing and whatever, like me I do. You can make a suggestions and whatever, and if the person is open to it, they may be open. But if they're not, you leave people alone and you know, and don't try to upstore, you know, them the way them see the world and all these things and whatever, you know, because you know need for it don't have to be a competition where you have to win because you know this and you know, and them don't know this or whatever. Yeah, not Sajay, okay, all right. But just make sure you did it, you know, because Prezi gone now, you know, so you don't know, say, I mean alone in a studio, you know, or people, Prezi has to go, right? So Prezi has to go. So I am looking at, so we have a look at system here, you know, so Sajay in Jamaica going to tell me when there's a call, right? So, okay, 876-676-4996 is Sajay in Ambridge 99 shirt there, the free shirt where him get. Don't worry, Sajay, me have that free shirt there too. All right, I have two. All right, so it's just that your one fit you, my one don't fit me. Me gonna get the wrong size, you know, because me a swimming on my one. All right, 876-676-4996. All right, give me a call, Sajay. Hello. Right. So okay, 876-676. Hello.
Hello.
Turn off the radio. Turn off the radio, please.
Okay. Yes, I do that.
Yeah, all right. Well, go on.
Well, my name is Blanco.
Blanco. Yes, Blanco.
Yeah,
yes. Yeah.
Yeah, man, a long time every night what we listen, you know, man. Yeah, so we have one thing where we say, you heard when we did talk about name Pepperaldo.
Pepperaldo?
Yes, man.
Pepper, it where Mr. Coombs did I mention Pepperaldo.
Okay, yes.
Pepperaldo. What the other name for it? Which one Mr. Coombs is saying Pepperaldo? Which one that? The Black Gianta?
Yes, the Black Gianta.
The Black Gianta, another name for it is Pepperaldo.
Pepperaldo.
Weird. Where are you calling from? Where in Jamaica are you calling from?
I'm calling from Olaba Bay.
Olaba Bay. And the name, and the bush named Pepperaldo. So what is Pepperaldo Black Gianta bush? What you use it for?
Okay, me use it for a detox.
A detox?
Yes, it's pain in the ligament down at the foot here.
Okay.
Yeah, yes. And we use like the rosemary too.
Rosemary, mm-hmm.
Yeah, that the one in the one inside the bush, the one we take sweep yard in the country.
The one where what?
Where we take sweep yard.
The one where you take sweep, the bush where you take sweep, the rosemary bush where you take sweep yard?
Yes, we use that one for the ligament in the feet too.
You know, so I don't really know that one because when we there at Kingston, the bush where we use is from the coconut tree. You know that look ox part of the way it named the part of coconut tree. That are the only bush where we really use at Kingston. So I don't know that bush the way you use to sweep, yeah.
Yeah, man. I see. He have a giant. How you call it? Black giant, man.
Black giant. Well, no, the rosemary
right
bush.
Name is,
Not the rosemary bush you just tell me about.
Yes, the rosemary. That is the one we take sweep the yard. It have a strong smell.
Okay. Me know rosemary, but them have rosemary water too. But yes, the rosemary bush.
Yeah, the rosemary. It's a tree, but you have one which them sell in the market, but that is a different one.
Oh, okay. You thought the one was sweep yard. Okay.
Yeah, yes.
Oh, well, I say you have two different rosemary bush.
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, man.
So when you say the other one name, when you say the black giant, what the other name for that again?
Pepperaldo.
You prepare the pepperaldo.
Well, me use the leaf, and me use the body part. I split it up and put in the portion that me do. But it also made me do like the one chickweed, yeah. Yes, the guinea hen,
yeah.
Information weed. Information weed called dark blood.
Dark blood, yeah, we know dark blood, yeah.
Yes.
So when I do, you dry them or you boil?
Me just boil them, man.
You boil them, okay.
Yes, boil them.
You boil them, okay. But what on you did say fever grass too? Are you did say fever grass?
No, I'm saying but you can use the fever grass too as well.
No, but my mother always dry the fever grass, she not boil it.
It's but we all those not to use when it's green.
No, my mother don't use the fever grass green. She always get it. Also, them they have to make the leaf the thing them dry out first.
Yeah, yes, man. Quail,
not dry. Quail.
Yes,
okay.
Because it can damage the lungs and things like that. Nothing green.
Okay. All right, boy, you really share some knowledge with tonight. I appreciate it.
Yeah, man. But we have one long time joke we give you too.
Yeah, give me the joke.
Yeah, man. Me from the St. Elizabeth area. So, we second father when we go with you used to tell about a man used to live in Aberdeen Mountain.
In a where?
In St. Elizabeth.
Where?
Aberdeen Mountain.
Aberdeen Mountain in a St. Elizabeth.
Yes, man. Run to Magatti side.
Magatti side. Yeah, one place. Magatti side near Aberdeen Mountain. Back side, yeah, no. Tell me now. Where your second papa used to tell her. Yeah.
So they have in a part of the road, they have two cotton tree. They call it two brother cotton tree.
Two cotton tree, you call it two brother cotton tree. All right.
Yes. So them time, them man used to walk like them walk from up the road at different districts. And it's going them make the twist tobacco.
They make the what?
And they twist the tobacco like rope.
Treat the tobacco like rope?
Twist it.
Yeah. Oh yeah, yes.
Wrap it.
Yeah.
And so they say them never have vehicle in them time them out.
Yeah.
No. So them walk a distance and them going to the black market.
Yeah.
Yeah. So him have some friend down the road now. We always meet him now to get a jar, a cigar. They call it cigar.
Right. I find tobacco, right? Yeah.
Yeah, man. They go to but in give them one little piece.
Yeah.
If we just make one little something, but they want to make the big long one for puffy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the man them decide now and plan say, right, the friend now give me about one little piece of the tobacco,
Yeah.
And no, for the can't share.
Yeah.
So the man them plan now, I get so white, them call it calico when they used to make the flower bag. The white flower bag in them.
Yeah, man, we know the white flower bag, them and thing. They used to make clothes with them to them. But you say,
yeah, man.
No, but calico wasn't the flower bag. Flower bag was flower bag. It have calico material different.
Yeah.
But it didn't tick like a flower bag for true, though. But go on, yeah.
So the man they make so short one now. Because I think in those days now when the people they put on that them used to put on as clothes.
Okay, yeah.
Yes. So them cover up their face and lift out one little part and tie their head like they used to wrap the head. Wrap the dead people in head.
Okay, so they look like dopey then in the night, they don't?
Yeah, yes, man. Midnight, so the man, them walk, would have wake up 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So, by them reach where them go to the black market now.
Yeah.
they would have reached early in the morning.
Right.
So the man, them plan now and make the suit them now.
Yeah.
And make one board coffin.
Yeah, I'm board coffin, yeah.
Yeah, coffin.
Yeah, coffin. We can't say coffin. I like to say coffin. In Jamaica, we are coffin.
Yeah. So the 6 man they no plan now.
Uh-huh.
And then they plan now and carry coffin down at the 2 brother cotton tree.
Jesus, man. And you don't know what Jamaican think about cotton tree already, you know. Enough Jamaican believes, people who don't understand, enough Jamaican believes say dopey their cotton tree. But go on talk, yeah.
Yeah. So when they return out, then decide no and say, boy, when the man pass the copy, the cotton tree now.
Yeah.
The man always look by saying, here one little talking behind him now.
Uh-huh.
And then when you look, you see the man, the the white, because the dark, you know, the blinky you can't see.
Yeah, on the blinky, right? And
you saw blinky, I go, quick.
Yeah.
Blinky, the blinky them. So when the man pass...
People, when we call blinky, they look at something of them, the firefly them in Jamaica where blink. Yeah, go on.
Yeah. So when they go over the 2 brother country, you know, so that when they see them pass, gone down now, then take time come out with the car and hold you up in the ear.
Yeah. I tell you what happened. I tell you exactly what happened.
Yeah. So the man start to walk fast.
Yeah, can see them. Yeah.
And the dopey them now, the people they dopey now, them now walk to go near him, you know, make them see say they walk a little different way that tagger.
Yeah.
Like they junk.
Yeah.
So he reach our place now, I say I go hide.
Yeah.
Say I go hide, you know. And same place where he go hide, the man is when he hide. And when they go to that same place, he might go bury the dope, you know. I say, glory be to the Father and to the Son.
And then what? I want to do now. What do? You run and ball out.
The man get up and ball out and run down the road about 3 miles.
Jesus God.
So the house, them not there. So he might lick the human door now, if he get inside. The human will fret around that bed. So he lick down the door and run out that bed and go back up on the man there. I'll grab him. So he have to run back outside. When he go outside, the man, take up the bag of tobacco. I beat him out again. I say, what happened to you, man? He said, man, this is so dopey up there who heard them and I'm have to run, come down here, so man. And when me lick down the door for my friend, me go and run on that bed, but me couldn't wait. And me go back up the wire, they say, oh man, grab me on that bed. And me have to come back out. So the man, they would have killed them with laugh.
Oh, Jesus, and thing and whatever. So then they get any tobacco?
I feel laugh them all laugh. So tell when they're ready, they give back the man the tobacco. The man nearly he couldn't go and mark it again for a day like catch him.
Okay, right, I know. That's a serious one. But anyway, thanks, here.
Yeah, man, you know, get me selling on that tobacco. So, man, they have to give the man them more jar.
All right, thanks for that one there thing. Big up yourself here.
Yeah, man, bless. A long time, me I listen, man, but we don't get the car.
Nah, man, I say get the car tonight and you share that one there for we. All right, big up yourself here.
Yeah, man. And we have one next one, too, but the next night.
Yeah, you call one next night. All right, then. Good.
Yeah, man.
Be a dopey thing and whatever. All right, people, the boss down at Jamaica, all cross Sajay. So we have to take a little break. So we have a break. We'll soon forward.
Bridge 99 FM, live terrestrially in your territory and also online at thebridge99fm.com.
Listen closely. I'm gonna make you an offer that can't refuse.
Yo, what's happening, Bridge Nation? Yo, guess what? The Bridge 99 FM has an app. It's gonna shot, truly. Yo, do you hear that? Just type in the Bridge 99 FM. One word, no space. On your mobile device or tablet in the Google Play Store or your Apple App Store. Yeah, man, easy like that. And you get to watch all your favorite programs and vibe with all your favorite radio personalities on the Bridge 99 FM. Where? Anywhere? Anytime. So that's the Bridge 99 FM. Caribbean vibes amplified. Download the app now. Shop the content.
Right.
Introducing the Bridge 99 FM Dance Hall Chart Show.
I are the one and they are what?
All about our weekly top 10 music countdown, our Bridge Spotlight featuring artists and music producers, and our chat with the Bridge Jocks and music director.
We bring you in on the action. Just send your videos every week for your favorite artists on the chart in our Fan Affairs segment. Do it WhatsApp 876-551-5782.
Jogger! It's new, it's authentic, it's trend setting, and only on the Bridge 99 FM Dance Hall Chart Show, hosted by Shell.
You know the vibes. This Friday at 1 p.m. with a repeat on Saturday at 1 p.m. And the wickedest thing since dancehall. You know the thing, go. We're bringing the vibes to the where, to the what, to the world.
We up, yeah.
Calling all bridge builders to the Bridge 99 FM, your global partners for outside broadcasts, connecting you from Jamaica to the world.
Where will we go?
From Kingston to Portmore, downtown, Spanish Town, Canada, USA, and as far as Dubai, we keep you connected across the 7 continents of the globe.
Call us at 876-630-3153 for information about partnering with the Bridge 99 FM.
That's 876-630-3153 to take your outside broadcasts to the world.
You've heard the old Jamaican saying that you should dance a yard before you dance abroad. Now you can do both at the same time while staying at home. Just get on the Bridge and be on top of the world.
Call 876-669-5000.
It's about business for me. I'm in, I'm out, easy access to all my meetings.
It's the range of rooms for me. I love the gym. I love the pool.
The restaurant and the bar do it for me. It's definitely the service. Our hotel in the heart of New Kingston, Jamaica's business capital, seamlessly blending boutique-style guest service with the highest level of professionalism, luxurious accommodation, and every modern amenity. Book now, 876-968-6222, or visit ourhotelja.com.
Back to more talk right here on The Bridge 99 FM.
This is Zion Stewart, and you're listening to my dad, the awesome Ragashanti, on Bridge 99 FM.
Back in the juggling with you, back in the juggling, big up on yourself with there. And right away, the General Sergeant down there at Jamaica say we have a car. Make we hear it now, Senan. Yeah.
Well, go on, stop.
Man, good, yeah, say.
Yeah. Go pertaining to that same thing there, them talk about the whole coal these days.
Yeah.
You know what I say? Me a wonder, you know. When we used to grow up, they used to tell me about that thing when name. How they call it again?
Wax and cannon.
Something go up in the head, man.
Go up in the head? What? What they say go up in the head? What?
I didn't call it something.
We go up in the head?
You feel bad and then just go up in the head. Yes. There's up there. What do you mean?
What name? What is something name?
Yes.
What?
Yes. What do you mean by gas go up in the head?
So gas go up in the head. Yeah, oh gas. When I say gas go up in the head.
No understand.
Well, gas go up in. They say gas go up in the head.
They will have a thing where they might tell you go drink some tea or make some ginger tea or something like that.
Well, we know about gas, when them say you have to bust the gas, but me don't know about gas that go up in your head. Me never hear them say gas go up in your head. Me know say you have gas in your stomach and in your whatever, but me never hear about any problem, any common thing.
Oh, if I tell you, man, me remember when I grew up in a man and them I tell me, say, boy.
Say you have gas in your head?
You know what? Never bad idea to do. No, man. I just go up in the head.
But
Gas
you know,
go up
when
in the
you grow up now, you have sense, you have to think about it, and I wonder how the gas go up in the head.
Well, you see, let us remind ourselves, though, you know, that in every country, you know, them have a colloquial way of identifying certain things or explaining certain things that is just unique to each of those cultures or each of those countries and so forth or each of those regions. So Jamaica is no exception in that regard. We have our way of saying certain things. We are, you know, say a whole heap of Jamaicans grew up with this thing of say a reference point for some place far. You must hear this. Is where you are. You ever hear that? We ever where you are. You ever hear that? All right. You ever wonder what is where you are? Where that come from? You ever wonder that yet? Eh?
I wonder about it a lot.
But listen to me now. Would you believe that where you are, the term where you are, is just what Jamaica come up with? Somebody created, but is Ohio, the state Ohio? So somebody said the state Ohio in America. And say, where that and Ohio at some point in Jamaica became where you were. And somebody must in Jamaica, America one time, and them say, so which part of America you did there now? New York? No. Florida? No. California? No. Me there one place there where you were. Where you were? And which part that? That the place I was far, man. That the place I was well far. You know, you know, Mikey saying in the America. He saying in there one place there where you were. Where you were. And where you were. You don't know about where you were. No, I never hear about where you were. Me hear about New York. Me hear about Miami. Me hear about Boston. Where you were one name. I want place, man. That must say far. That must say far, man. That did it far. And then before you know it, the thing must just take off. And where you were, Ohio, became just a thing. In only Jamaicans end up and say, you know, we, you know, just enter somebody that says somewhere far, we over where you were. Which part him that shit? We don't even know when that shit him that shit. We over where you were.
Yeah, man.
And it's so them things that just come out in a them one unique way. So in a local explanation, but this thing about gas up in the head, me never no, you know say you're right. I have heard that before. Me can't pinpoint. It's not common. Well, I have not heard it commonly, but I did hear something to do with, you know, like it, no, but it was in reference to say you either hurt you or whatever. This the gas will take you up, man. So but me never hear it explicit say gas will go up in your head. But I have heard Jamaicans say, oh, your head hurt you, like no time when me hungry, my head hurt me. Me have a certain hunger, me have a certain headache when me get when I have certain type of hungry. So I think, you know, some Jamaicans have said that some headache is the result of some deficiency in your diet. You know, either if you drink some tea, man, and bust the gas, man, and that I get head. You know, that look at some of that or whatever. But the other one we always hear a Jamaican thing, and probably you know that one that you can't tell me. Explain that one to me. When they say a ketchup draft. What is that? Well, what is that? They say he catch a draft, man. He go outside and go catch up a draft. What is that? What is that draft? You know what is a draft? Eh?
Boy, I'm wonder the same thing. Because I don't understand. You go outside, the time feel chilly. You understand? You're coming back now. You start feel a little way and say, Mommy, you know me, I feel a little way. Yo, man, you catch up draft.
You catch up a draft.
I don't know.
No, can you explain this to me, though? How is it that if little rain drizzle upon you, you hear your parents are, go to the rain, you're going to catch up you're going to catch cold. But then when you go in the bathroom, how woolly water come by when you're in bed? And nobody no worry about it. Well, let me be careful because I was told that don't go bed when you just wake up. Because you will get one, what they call it? You will collapse too. They may tell you say you will collapse or whatever. So they always say when you wake, Jamaicans have this thing I would say hot and cold nothing mix. You know about that, right?
Yeah, me about that one day.
Yes, and I'm saying, so when I grew up, this whole thing when me see, when me come to America, you know, and me see people say, oh my God, I'm late. And I'm running to the bathroom and run go right in the shower. At first, for me, it was a bit of a crisis for me, you know, because me never grew up so. Me just say when you wake up, cool off first before you go bed,
right,
because you will go, you will go, if you go bed as you just wake up, you know, sitting on it, relapse, something them say will reach you. So you must, so there is something what you must do with your body, which again, you have the local explanation in it, but perhaps like a scientific and medical explanation is no, make your blood circulate for something and kind of go through your body and whatever before you go in, you know, what it could be something along them lines and sitting and whatever. But what you think about this thing, like, what you think about that something that don't make little rain drizzle upon you, but then you go beard and whole heap of water can go upon you. But if little rain drizzle upon you, you're going to get sick. If whole heap of water go upon you, you're not get sick. What do you think about that?
Why? Me no quiet. Me no quiet can't wrap my head around that. Be honest, I can't wrap my head around it.
Because the truth is, people don't get, you don't get
about the whole cultured business. I just that way how, you know, things pass on to us. So we kind of take on to that type of thinking. Understand?
Do you believe that if you sit on cold concrete or whatever, you can't catch cold in your bottom? You believe that?
No,
you don't believe that? Okay. But are you aware that many Jamaicans believe that?
Well,
you never hear that growing up. So you know if you sit on cold concrete, if you sit on the step, put on something and sit on it, man, and look at newspaper or something.
I think you're right. You know? I heard that before.
Yeah, and look.
I heard that before.
Yeah, that you know, we did have to put something on the concrete before we sit on it. No, but at the same time, though, there are things where somebody may say, but that is equally, you know, superstitious or equally silly. But me, I tell you, say some of them things that were all right then. When we used to go country, we did live at Kingston, and our country did a mile goal, St. Mary, so we have to take Uncle Sonny bus. Uncle Sonny bus drive up and, you know, come up on Spanish Town, take a look left far before between Bagwalk and Linstead there and thing, and shot it go through Geisel and come run and whatever. And me used to vomit up on the bus, them, you know. Right? So when that country bus a shot and go and me used to vomit. You know that's something that when them stuff up your chest with newspaper, you know that's something there?
Newspaper, okay. The last time.
You don't know about that? You don't know about that? So Jamaican do that for picking a vomit. You never know about that?
Not at all. I know about the mint thing where them tell me to take a mint, man. Go take a mint.
Sniff the mint. But hold on, what me answer, before we get to the mint, you never hear about this thing if stuff up your picnic chest them with woolly pan with newspaper when them so that they not vomit.
Gosh.
You never hear about that yet?
Eh? What newspaper supposed to be now?
You put a newspaper. My mother will get a clean a star or whatever and put it down in my clothes. But make I tell you something. You say anytime that newspaper put in there, I don't know if it's by, you know, to my mother say, oh, do this and you're not gonna vomit, then probably like something happened psychologically that don't, whatever. Like a placebo effect. I don't know it, but anytime I tell you that newspaper put in, me never vomit.
It work.
It work. Now, what I'm saying, you know, they may have an explanation for it which sounds silly. But if somebody come up now and say, well, It worked, but the reason why it worked is by putting the newspaper there, the newspaper absorbs something or this or that, or it balances some sort of stabilize some sort of whatever of the acid reflux that will come up and thing like that. And so I may have some explanation for it where the average person, but me I tell you say it worked. Me not ask you, it worked.
Yes.
Some people, some people are posting and say them never hear about that yet. Listen to me. Anybody who know about it to the post on the Irie Jam 360 Facebook page and whatever, if you don't know about what me I talk about, because probably them not do it anymore, but me I tell you say that did work when me I come and put newspaper in our chest. I mean, I vomit. On the long trip them, you know. So some of them things they work, but you see some people do some things where, hey, you know, say you have Jamaican woman, say Angie Sweetness, say a regular thing. You did have some woman at Jamaica, you know. And the people are not telling us I forgot to do this because what I'm about to say, it cannot be good. But just telling the woman know say some woman do. So nobody should go and do this. You know, blue, right? Where Jamaican use for whiten the clothes. I couldn't even figure that out, but it worked. But for whiten the clothes, if you make clothes white, you have to get blue. But anyway, you know, so there is something about that blue thing that where Jamaican woman them use to stop them period. You ever hear about that?
Oh, yes.
You never hear about that one there?
No, you have to enlighten me today.
Let me tell you something. There was a time when that one that did come on, yeah, when woman period that come on, they want to go sort out and think there is something they use the blue though. Me now ask you, say Angie Sweetness post and say true. And these are things where mass ragga, you know, because I remember me realize me I get old, you know. And think so.
No, man.
No, if somebody, there is something where the woman them use blue, me I tell you. And the blue when me attack that little square something there where Jamaican use to whiten the clothes, that blue there. Clearly it has to be toxic. Clearly this is an industrial chemical thing that is not supposed to be ingested or digested. You know, you're not supposed to take it in and have it in your stomach. But there is something, me don't know who figure out that. Me don't know who figure it out. But if somebody can back up what me I say so that people don't say a foolishness me they are chat and what they see them and just say yes, Raga old school. Them use it for stop period. Me the woman, man. Yeah, man, use your blue, man. Get some blue and stop your period, man. If you're gonna put on some work with your boyfriend and that. So in that school and them thing there, you know.
But that's not supposed to be healthy then, man.
It can't help you. It can't. It's gotta be. It's gotta be bad. That's why I issued the disclaimer before, because I don't want nobody to think say we are in that. Well, and Angie has a hot beer too. Hot beer. Well, and you didn't know about this. If you have to work and you want to work long, say you have to mash our work, you know, you can't you have to put on our work. You take 2 Fenzik and a Pepsi.
Well on. A Pepsi and a what?
Don't ask me. So some other people are posting and I said the blue. Somebody named Jen say, yes, Raga, I use the blue many times to stop. Well, Jen, could you tell me how you use it? Like, how was it used? How was it used, right? I know it was used, but I'm not sure how it was used. What want to do? Just eat some of the blue or what? How was it used? Tell me what you want to do. Want to put it in a water or want to scrape it off or what want to do? What want to do for stopping a period with the blue, right? No, when me answer, you never hear say if you take 2 Fenzik and a Pepsi and whatever, you take long for Papa. You never hear that one there?
No, boy, you tell me something, man. You tell me something.
Yeah, man, when younger man and the elder them I say, you say to me now, young boy, you want to work, you just take 2 Fenzik and 2 caffeine, but them say, yo, look, that's a back in the day, you know. So nowadays are Advil and Tylenol and all these things. But back in the day in Jamaica, it was all about Fenzik and one with the caffeinol. right?
You
remember Caffeinal, no? So they must say, yo, take 2 or 3 Fenzik and a Pepsi, man. And thing, man, and before you go walk, man, you take long for pop off and thing, you murder something. Yeah. Yo, them days anyway, yeah, I do that thing, you're juggling, you're like woman chick. You know what you do with them Fenzik, yeah. No, you want to see more time, you get all the headache and things, and we just kind of keep them, you know. You can't make them too wise and you look at me. Yo, the thing they don't believe back then, man. A drama. Anyway, big up yourself, you know, Papa. Where you call from, a general?
Yeah, my G. Yeah, man.
Where you call from?
In the Papine area.
Papine, all right. One time stamping ground. You know, original Augustone man, you attack, you know, so you don't know. I sing, large up yourself, see, and of course, the day you with you a while too, so you don't know. Big up yourself. All right. The Fenzik and Pepsi and Caffeinal. It's funny, you know. You see how Advil popular now. Advil and I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so Jen said the way them used to use the blue is just mix a little piece in some water and drink. Oh my God. Marvelin said women use Fenzik and Pepsi for dash her belly. What? Fenzik and Pepsi for take an abortion? And what you said to me? But anyway, the blue thing, see that Jen say, yeah, they mix little blue in and again, people, don't do this. Do not do this, right? We just talk about some practices in Jamaican culture and some things where people believe in it. And I must say, I've not heard anybody do them something here, so you know, so them things that, you know, I'm just hoping that nobody now do them things anymore, right? Common sense will tell you that, you know, that can be a good thing because the blue that I'm referring to, I'm sure Jamaicans use it up here in North America, but as far as I can tell, it's not a common thing here. You know, like you use blue for white clothes because, well, I don't know how other people use it, but when my mother used the blue, the white clothes, it also have it in a plastic bag and put out in the sun. So again, when my mother used the blue for white clothes, she do what she do with it, but after she used the blue, then it have to put in a plastic bag. The white clothes put in a plastic bag, you know, wet, you know. So the white clothes wash and it's still wet, and she do something with the blue, put it in a plastic, roll it up plastic, so the white clothes in a roll it up plastic, then they have to put out in the sun for some hours, and then she take it up back and then wash it out or whatever. And let me tell you, up till today, me not see no Clorox bleach or whatever bleach or thing and thing make clothes white like them the clothes when Jamaican woman use blue on it. Up till today, when them white clothes they wash and you look on it, yeah, dazzle the way of them white. And thy son or whatever, yeah, dazzle the way of them white. Remember me tell you that, yeah? One time my sister used to wear one white top, you know, over. She used to wear a uniform, did have one white top, man. And when my sister clothes, hey, I don't know what it is now, you know, but you see, back in the day, you see that something that feel like if you wash white clothes good. Hey, that was a serious thing for Jamaican woman, you know, man. When man a judge woman, if woman think turn up or whatever this and that, and man, you hear man, hey, you ever see when she wash white clothes? A sweet piece of girl that, you know. Listen to me, people. It was a standard, you know, man. It was a source of incredible pride for women, working class women, you know. When people are like cuss and a trace one another and all them something and this or that or if somebody a question a woman's worth. This thing come up about wash white. Yeah, what's your eye party and she can't even wash white. Right? One time in a dance, you know, all of them girls them workless and thing, a lady even know say, you know, for wash white clothes, you know, put up your hand for that tune and what it was a thing, you know, man. You're real woman, you know. If you know how to wash white, make a woman come out a road and her white now to sparkle or whatever. Her straight done meant she get in a man. Something wrong with her. Buffan. Workless. And I'm not agreeing with it, you know, people. I'm just telling you what used to be the case. And the sexism too was rife because if a man leave him here, when we grew up, you know, if a man leave him yard and in clothes even have a little wrinkle in it and the iron good, because them time the people all put seam in a jeans, you have to iron seam in a jeans. Or in shirt, now white, good or whatever. Them not blame the man, you know. Them blame the woman who them don't even have to know the woman or whatever. Them just assume, say, is a woman no wash the shirt good, is a woman that iron the clothes good, is a woman, you know. It was just assumed, say, is a woman. So I wish woman may call him leave female. So. Then I saw female woman make him leave with all that, the shirt there. Yeah, man, yeah, that woman will drop all the man about it, you know, and say, listen to me right now. How are you going at that? I mean, you want people come say, no, you can't come out of the yard. You're not wearing that. I shame you want to go shame me. You hear woman say that to them, man. So woman go through it, you know, man. Woman get blamed, you know, man. All when the man have no woman and him go wearing clothes or whatever, then still have blame a woman because the assumption is that is the purview of a woman. And if it out a road and not look up to standard, then it's a woman drop the catch. Right? But that white clothes standard the back in the day, man. It was Sajay. Oh, okay. 2 minutes here. Yeah, it was just like one of the standard of, you know, of womanhood, you know, to say if you're a good woman or whatever. But them days, them things that change, you know. I mean, people just wash them clothes now and use bleach, you know, when them wash them white clothes. And I still see some Jamaicans rub. Some Jamaicans up here, when they don't know a washing machine, I do the thing now. But some Jamaicans out here still rub out the term we use in Jamaica, rub out them clothes, certain clothes before them put it in a washing machine. So most people just put the clothes them directly in a washing machine. And you have all these sophisticated machine with all these cycles that pre-wash and do all of them something and thing. But I see a lot of old school Jamaicans up here. Certain clothes, them I put it in a machine, you know, but them still have one base now and look at thing when them rub it out first. With all some cake soap and all these things and whatever. Rub it out first. Essentially, them wash it before them wash it, you know. I see somebody post and say, yes, man, because machine can't wash armholes. So something to do with the armpit. For example, this person is saying, and thing, that them have to do that. Carlton Gale post and say, my mom still do it. So him say, female mother still do it. Yep. Quite a few Jamaicans up here. Them have washing machine, you know. Modern, sophisticated, very competent washing machine, expensive. And they essentially still wash the clothes before they put it in the machine. They have to hand wash the clothes before they put it in the machine. And it kind of makes you wonder, like, so you wash it before you wash it. So it raises the question, like, so what is the purpose of the machine? Or how good is a machine, you know? But most people have kind of, you know, adapted in a way where them not do extra work with clothes, you know? Them just fling it in the machine. At most, they will separate the clothes and to put light colors, you know, with light colors, certain color with certain color, and so forth and all these things. But, you know, most people know what? The arm and the neck. Okay. Sivan said spot treat colors and underarms. And then Marvin said the arm and the neck. Well, we know about the neck, you know. But me, you know, well, I can't tell them I'm not a big washer, but when I use a machine on the neck, me would just put a Tide me use. Me not care nobody want to say the Tide wash different from the other soap. Me try cheaper soap and the cheaper, and me no follow hype. Me no follow hype. But me try other soap and the Tide expensive, you know. But the cheaper soap, them don't wash as good as a Tide. So that is one company where said this and that and Ray and them thing better. And this true. And me no good pan discerning them something there, but me try cheaper soap and them don't wash as good as a Tide soap, right? If anybody know any other soap out there will wash as good as or better than Tide, tell me. Because me try some cheaper one and then pop down. Them pop down. Them not good. But the Tide now with the collar and the sleeve on the shirt, me just put some eye on it directly, you know. But me can't mean that somebody wash out clothes before you put it in a machine. We don't even have time for them sitting. You don't even have time for them things. I mean, I show y'all a look at carelessness for me go on with, you know. I mean, I don't know if anybody do it, you know. But I like white t-shirt. But me just wash them with the bleach for a while, and when me see like a color, like it a change, whatever, me just get rid of them there and buy one next set. It's like the shirt, them okay, you know, but after a while I wash them kind of, sometimes them get one little, your mother said Tide burn out clothes after time. Try Arm & Hammer with OxyClean. You know, sister, a friend of mine from Georgia, she said, no, man, the OxyClean, if I go with so that soap there, that soap there bad, you know? OxyClean. She said that one day, if I go with Arm & Hammer with OxyClean. Well, your mother, Hamilton, me trust you, you know, because you know about them something there, you know, you have sense. Arm & Hammer with Oxy. Now, I'm going to try that then. I forgot. The liquid soap me use doing, you know. So I just hope so the Arm & Hammer have a liquid soap. So I'm going to try that one then. Arm & Hammer with OxyClean. So I'm going to try that. I'm going to try that one then. But the Tide, Tina said Tide and Gain are made by Procter & Gamble, yet they wash different. Oh, I don't think Gain wash as good as Tide. I mean, they tried the Gain. I don't know what it is now. That was a long time ago. But anyway, people are Friday again, you know, so I have to go Lego here now and things. So Friday again, everything is everything. Big up on yourself, yeah, man. All right. And So we just soon back in our game on Friday where we juggle with the niceness again. So until then, take care of yourself, take care of you and yours. Wash your clothes as clean as you can. Keep on the bathroom clean, because when visitors come over, there is this thing where them check people bathroom and they make people listen real quick. This is a thing in out there in the world. When people want to have a sense of your cleanliness or have a sense of your character. I want to say character, I mean character. When people come here and them check your bathroom, and the state of your bathroom, according to people, will indicate the person you are. Will say something about your personality. Will say something, the state of your bathroom. Will say it's like whether or not you have ambition, whether or not you're kind, whether or not you're caring, whether or not you be So make sure, say, when the bathroom is like impeccably clean when visitors come over before them done you. All right, so soon as Friday, people, take care of yourself. Yo, Saturday, enough thanks and blessings, man. See? Bridge 99 FM, mad thing, outer road.
Yeah, man, you know it's your boy Shells telling you to tune in every Thursday during the Overdrive with the party animal DJ Kurt Riley as he connects with Dubmaster Chris from Irie Jam Radio in New York City and Rubber Ranks from the Beat London 103.6 FM in the UK. It's the Bridge 99 FM, keeping you connected to the where, to the what, to the world.
Bridging the Caribbean gaps across the globe on social media. We are Facebooking, IGing, TikToking, and Twittering at The Bridge 99 FM.
All of merit to the foundation of the music, to all the godfathers who set it on.
Music is changing from concept to creation, distribution, marketing, content, and what happens post-pandemic. On The Bridge, we talk about it in a real way. Join Clyde McKenzie as he explores music and examines history, trends, personalities, and issues affecting the music on Musically Speaking this Sunday, noon to 2 p.m., only on The Bridge 99 FM, with the major players on the local and international music scene. Musically Speaking, real conversations about the music on The Bridge 99. The future of advertising to the diaspora and Caribbean markets resides only on The Bridge. Get on now. 876-669-5000.
Rights we should all know. Be a part of the solution. Tell us what you know. Give information to the security forces about things you see, suspicious activities,